Mission screen. Now, welcome. We had some network issues, but we are back. So we were supposed to start on number 4, question number 4. So number 4 was use the trapezium rule with 7 ordinates to find the area bounded by the curve y is equal to x squared plus 1, whereby the lines of x run from -2 to 4. So we have it that way. Then we find the values of y. We simply take x squared and then plus 1. So here -2 squared plus 1, we get 5. -1 squared plus 1, 2. 0 squared plus 1, 1. Here we shall have 2, 5, 10, and then 17. Now for us to find the area, now using the trapezium rule, we're going to find half of y1, the first one, which is 5, plus now the last one, which is 17. Then we are going to add plus now 2 into the remaining, which is 2 plus 1 plus 2 plus 5, and then plus 10. And then we work it out. So when we take 2 plus 1 plus 2 plus 5 plus 10, then we multiply by 2, then we add, that is 5 plus 17, then we divide by 2, we get 31 square units. 31 square units. So that one becomes our area using the trapezium rule. Get the area, you see, the trapezium rule. And then we move to the next question, question number 5. Question number 5. For those ones who have not seen the first to the third question, then the second one was this one on errors. This was the third question. And now we finish the fourth one. Now we move to the fifth question. That is making P the subject. Now we again the equation x equals to square root of TP divided by TU plus P. Then we make P the subject of the formula. We're supposed to make P the subject of the formula. So we first of all remove the square root sign by squaring both sides. Scale both sides. So we shall have x is equal to square root of TP divided by TU plus. So we square both sides. Then now this square goes with this square root sign. So we shall have x squared is equal to TP TU plus P. Now we cross multiply so that we have TUX squared plus PX squared gives us TP. Then we have TUX squared is equal to TP minus PX squared. So that we have TUX x squared equals to, and then we factor out p. So p into t minus x squared. Now to remain with p alone, we divide both sides by t minus x squared. Then we divide by t minus x squared. So this one goes with this, so that we have our p, so that we have our p to be equal to 2ux squared divided by t minus x squared. So that one becomes the value of t. So the value of p as per this question. Okay. That is from Damaris on board. Kindly check the stability of your network. Your work shouldn't stop at all cost. Sorry for that. We are checking on our network so that we ensure we don't stop at any point. Here we are stabilizing our network for smooth running of our revision. So we move to question number 6. But before we move to that question, just a reminder that Ascending Grades Online School December holiday program has already is already in plan. So for any inquiries, you can get through this number for you to enroll. Those are Google Meet classes that will be running from 11th November to 12th December. So you can book a class for your student as early as now before they close school. Now we can move to the next question. That is the 6th question in this section 1. It is on logs. So we have log 3x then equals to 3 log 3 plus 2. So this one, we have the log of 3x plus 9 that we've opened the brackets equals to log 3 power 3. Now plus 2 is the same as log 100. Log 100. So we shall have log 3x plus 9. Log 3x plus 9. Now giving us the log 27. That is 3 power 3. That is 27 times 100 times 100. So that we have the log of 3x plus 9 gives us log 2700. Now we can now drop the logs. Drop the log so that we have 3x plus 9. That gives us 2700. So you collect the like terms together. You collect like terms so that we have 3x is equal to 9. Will move to the other side so that we remain with 26, 91. For us to get x, we divide by 3. Divide by 3. Now our value of x becomes 897. So our value of x now becomes 897. 897. So that is the value of x as per this question. Then we move to the next question, question number 7. The points 5, 5 and -3, -1 are ends of a diameter of a circle A. They're asking you to find the coordinates of A. That one is simple. To find the coordinates of A, you take the values of x, that is 5, this is x, y, x, y. To find the coordinates of A, take the x, so 5 plus -3 divide by 2, that is now the value of x. Then coordinates of A, values of y, becomes to take the y's, that is 5 plus -1, and then we divide by 2. So our values of A will be equal to 1, 2, 1, 2. So that is how we arrive at solution for A. Then the equation of a circle expressing it in the form x squared plus y squared plus ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. Now we shall use x minus a squared plus y minus b r squared. So we have that will give us r squared. So r squared will be equal to square root of 25, which is what? 5. So the value of r is 5. Now radius is 5. Now we take now x. Now we want to find the equation. X minus 1 squared plus y minus 2 squared, which gives us the radius, which is 5 squared. So we have now, we open up x squared minus 2x plus 1 plus y squared minus 4y plus 4 equals to 25. And now we equate to 0 now, so that we have x squared minus 2x plus y squared minus 4y minus 20 is equal to 0. So now this one is now an equation expressed in the form that we are given. The equation is now expressed in the form that is given, and that one becomes our final answer. So x squared minus 2x plus y squared minus 4y minus 20 will be equal to 0. So that is how you get your remaining 2 marks. Then straight to question number 8. A transformation is represented by the matrix 1, 3, 4, 2. This transformation maps a triangle ABC of area 12.5 square centimeters onto another triangle AB, A prime, B prime, and C prime. Find the area of the triangle A prime, B prime, C prime. So first of all, we look for the determinant of this matrix. And the determinant, we know that we take 1 times 2 minus, so we shall take 1 times 2 minus 1 times 2 minus 4 times 3 times 4 times 3, so that is 12. 3. So that is now 2 minus 12. 2 minus 12. So 2 minus 12 we get negative 10. So that is now our determinant. Our determinant is negative 10. We know that area scale factor is equal to now the determinant, that is negative 10. Then that one will become now 10. It will become 10. Then we now take, we have our area, which is 12.5. And then we have this area scale factor, which is now 10. So we shall simply take the area that we are given of the triangle ABC, which is 12.5. Then we multiply by the area scale factor, which is now 10, so that we arrive at 125 square centimeters. 125 square centimeters. So that is the area now of the image, which is A prime, B prime, and C prime. A prime, B prime, C prime. Then we move to question number 9. Two taps, that is A. Two taps A and B can fill a water bath in 8 minutes and 10 minutes respectively. Then tap A is opened for 2 minutes and then closed. Tap B is later opened for a minute, then closed. How long will the two taps take running together to fill the remaining part of the water bath? So we can let's look at tap A alone. Let us look at tap A. This tap A can fill a water bath in 8 minutes. In 8 minutes. So let's look at after 2 minutes. What was the fraction of the water that was filled in the water bath? So we have an eighth. In a minute, it fills 1/8. So we multiply by 2. It took only 2 minutes. So that means it had a quarter of it. Then tap B, it takes 1/10, but it was open for a minute. That means it only had 1/10 of the total. So what we should do, how long will the two taps take running to fill the remaining? Now we look for the remaining part of the water that is remaining. So we simply add the two, then we subtract. That is, now we take a quarter plus 1/10. That will be now the square root. The LCM is 40. We have 10 plus 4. Now that one gives us 7/10. Now the remaining part, remaining part will be now 20/20 minus 7/20. So we get 13/20. That is now the remaining part. Now in a minute, let's look at the fraction in a minute. So in a minute, we shall have, now 1/8 plus 1/10. So in 1 minute, it fills 9/40. let's look at the time taken now. Taken will be now 13 over 20, that is the remaining part. Now we divide by 9 over 40. We have 13 over 20 times 40 over 13. So we have 13, 13, 20 here, 20. Sorry, 13. 9 over 40. Then, yeah, this one will, let's look at this. So we shall have 13 over 20. So we have 13 over 20 times now 40 over 9, the reciprocal. So that's here 1, here 2. So we have 26 over 9. So we shall have 2 8 over 9 minutes. So it will take 2 8 over 9 minutes, which is now equivalent to 2 minutes and 53 seconds. 2 minutes 53 seconds. So that is the time it is going to take to fill the remaining now part of the tank. Then we move to the next one. It is on expansion. You expand and simplify 1 minus 3x power 5 up to the term in x power 3. So this one, we know that as one increases, the other value of x reduces. Sorry, one starting from 1 is it goes as it reduces, and the value of x increases. So we are going to have 1 power 5 minus 3x. Now this is 0. Then we're going to have 1 power 4 minus 3x, now power 1. Then 1 power 3 minus 3x, now squared. Then 1 power 2 minus 3x cubed. So they are saying up to the x, where x is power 3. So we can stop it, there. Then we now insert the coefficients, so that we have 1 power 5, then minus 5, we shall have 5 3x, then plus 1 cubed times now 10 3x, that is now squared, minus, now we shall have 1 squared times 10 3x cubed, 3x cubed. Yeah, that way. You know, it continues, it always continues plus the other, but we are now focusing on x power 3 to be the last part. So we stop there, so that we have 1 minus 15x plus 90 x squared, then plus minus now 270 x cubed plus whatever. So we simply focus on that. The same is expand to the term x is power 3. So we can stop there. Then, so that we look at the second part, Hence, use your expansion to estimate the value of x, 0.97 power 5. So 0.97 power 5 is equal to 1 minus 0.03 power 5 power 5. So that means 3x is equal to 0.03. Then we divide by 3, find the value of x, divide by 3. So x becomes 0.01. So that is now our x. Then we replace x with 0.01 in the equation, in question 1, so that we have 0.97 power 5 is the same as, now 1 minus 15 times 0.01, then plus 90 into 0.01 squared, then minus 270 times 0.01 cubed, then plus whatever. So we shall only focus on this, so that when you work out or you add the results, you are going to arrive at 0.8587. So that is now your value for your expansion. Now correct to 4 decimal places. So that is 4 decimal places that we have. Then we move to the next part, the next question, that is on that is cos, solve for x in the equation. That is on trigonometric ratios, trigonometry. So we have 2 cos 4x is equal to -1. For 0 degrees is less than or equal to x, which is less than or equal to 108. 108. Now, with this one, first of all, you simply divide by 2, so that this 2 goes with that, so that we have cos 4x to be equal to now negative half. That one, that is simple. So that cos inverse negative half gives 60 degrees. 60 degrees. 60 divided. First value of x to be, next one will be 127.5. They are saying the values of x should be in between with these two, 180. So that we also have another one, another value is 150 degrees. So these ones now are the values of x that range in between, 0 degrees and 108. 108. So you get your answer. Then you go to question number 12. Wanjiku pays for a car on hire purchase in 15 monthly installments. The cash price of the car is 300,000 and the interest rate is 15% per annum. A deposit of 75,000 is made. Now you calculate monthly repayments. Monthly payments. So we can see the values, we can find the values of the value of the principal. How do you find principal? You take the cash price, which is 300,000. We subtract the deposit, which is 75,000. 75,000. So we shall have 225,000 as the value of P. So we look for amount, and we know that amount is equal to principal P into 1 plus R over 100. And our value of P we know, which is 225,000 into 1 plus 15 over 100. N is now 15 monthly installment. Now we divide by 12, that will be 15 divided by 12. That is the value of N. So that we get 225,000 times, now in there we shall have 1.15, then power 1.25. That is 15 divided by 12. Then this is now the amount. The amount will be 2679.50. So 267,950. So this is now the amount. But now we want to look at the monthly repayment every month. The amount that he's paying every month. So this one will be 267,950. He is supposed to pay in 15 months. So each month he is going to pay that is 17,863 shillings. So this is the amount of money that is going to be paid every month by Jacob. Okay. Then we move straight to number 13. The gradient function of a curve is given by dy dx, which is 3x squared minus 8x plus 2. If the curve passes through the points 2 and negative 2, find its equation. We are given dy dx to be equal to 3x squared minus 8x plus 2. So our value of y will be equal to now x cubed, now minus 4x squared plus 2x plus now c plus c. Now we know that we are given a point 2 and negative 2, so that when x is 2, y is negative 2. So at x is equal to 2, y is equal to negative 2. That is what we are given to be the points, so that you replace y with negative 2 and x with 2, so that we find the value of c. So negative 2, that is y, negative 2 is equal to x squared, which is minus now 16, 14 times 4 times 2, that is minus 16 plus 4, then plus c. So c is equal to 2. So that is the value of c, our constant now. Now we take the equation now y is equal to x cubed minus 4x squared plus 2x plus the constant, which is now what? Which is now 2. And that is how you get to arrive at your equation or the curve. So that is now the equation of the given curve. That's simple. Then we can move to the next question. The next question, that is 14. That is on third now. Rationalize the denominator and simplify. Rationalize the denominator and simplify. We looked at this on rationalizing the denominators of rationalizing the denominator. So we said you simply multiply by the conjugate of the denominator. So you simply multiply by the negative conjugate of the denominator, that is, you simply change the sign. So you shall have negative 5 minus 2 over negative 5 minus 2. Now we multiply the two so that we shall have 2 root 5, 2 root 5, we multiply by, we can start by this. So the base will be root 5, plus 2, we multiply by root 5 minus 2. Then the numerator, it is root 2 root 5 times, we multiply by root 5 minus 2, that way. So we multiply each. So numerator, we move with it now. We multiply the 2. So we're going to have 10 minus 4 root 10. Then we divide by, now when you multiply, that is 5 times 5, that is now square root of 25, 5. So we shall have 5 minus now 4, 5 minus 4. So that we have now, we continue with it. Continue. So we are going to have 10 now, the numerator. 10 take now 10 minus 2 root 10. Now divide by 1. Divide by 1. Then we now have 10 minus 2, 2 root 10, that is 2 root 10. Now it is over 1, that means it remains 10 minus 2 root 10. Minus 2 root 10, that way. So that is now becoming our answer for that. When we rationalize the denominator, then we are simplifying it. Then we simplify. So that is how we arrive at our final answer. Then we move to this question number 15. Two numbers is 24. The sum of two numbers is 24. The difference of 44. What are the two numbers? What are the two numbers? Now we can numbers be x and y, so that the sum of the two numbers, so when we plus y, it gives us what? 24. And when we have this, we can have when you have x plus y equals to 24, that means y is equal to what? 24 minus x. 24 minus x, yeah. Y is equal to 24 minus x. That is from the first statement, the sum of the two. We are making y the subject, so y is equal to 24 minus x. Then the difference of their square is 144. So that when you take x squared minus y squared, we get what? The difference of their square, we get what? 144. X squared minus y squared equals to 144. But we know the value of y. Y is equal to 224 minus x. So we can replace that so that we find the values of x. So x squared minus y squared, that means we have 24 minus x squared equals to 144. So we now open up or we expand. So we have x squared minus 576 minus 48x plus x squared equals to 144. 144. 576 plus minus x squared equals to 144. 144. So we collect like terms together. We collect like terms together so that we remain with 48x gives us, right, x becomes 15. So that is the value of x. Values of x. And for us to get x, we know that y is equal to 24 minus x, but x we have it as 15 from here. Y is equal to 24 minus x, so we have y is equal to now what? 9. So the two numbers are 9 and what? And 15. The two numbers are 9 and 15. Now that is now the final answer, the two numbers. That's why when you add the sum of the two numbers is 24. 9 plus 15 you get 24, and the difference of the square, 15 squared minus 9 squared, you're going to get 144. Then we move to the last part of this section A, or section 1, and it is a question on statistics. They are saying the data below represent the marks scored by 15 from 4 students in an exam. Then you are asked to find the interquartile range of the data above. Interquartile range of the data above. So with the interquartile range, first of all, we are supposed to arrange the given data either in ascending or descending order. It will be better if we arrange from the in ascending order, so that we have the lowest is 36. Then we have 37. We have another 37. Then we have 39. Then we have 40. We have another 40. Then we have 41. We have 43. Then we have 44 and another 44. Then we have 47. Then we have have 36, 37, 37, then we have 39, 40, 40, 41, 43, 44, 44, 47, then we have 52, then we have 58, then we have 61, then we have 70. Then we have 70. Now they're saying we calculate the interquartile range. To find the interquartile range, you simply take Q3 minus Q1. So let us look at, we have Q1, Q2, and Q3. Now, Q2 is the middle one. The middle one. Now, the middle one is what we call the Q2. So we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So we count the eighth one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. The eighth one, this one. So this is now our Q2. Now Q1 is the half of the first quarter, and the first quarter runs from the first quarter is now the 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That is 7. So the first quarter will be now the fourth. The fourth. So the first quarter we shall have 1, 2, 3, 4. This is now the first quarter, which is Q1. Then Q3 now is the middle value in the last quarter. So we shall count the fourth from behind. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So 52. Now 52 is our Q3. So Q1 is the middle value in the first quarter. And then Q2 is the middle value in the entire given data. And then Q3 is the middle value in the last quarter of the given data. That is it. So we are having Q1 is equal to 39, Q2 is equal to 43, and Q3 is equal to 52. Now, to find the interquartile range, simply take Q3 minus Q1. That one we shall have 52 minus 39, and that is how we arrive at 13 as our interquartile range. So 13 becomes our interquartile range for this given question. So that is how you get your 3 marks. 3 marks. That is the end of our section 1 of this paper. So we shall upload the section 2 of the same very soon. So keep following, and remember to subscribe. Also remember that we have our online classes for December holiday program that will be running for 5 weeks from 11th November to 12th December in mathematics and the 3 sciences. So please, you can start enrolling for the classes that will be live on Google Meet. You can reach us through the given number that you can see on the screen. So thank you for watching, and thank you for your time. So you can enjoy the rest of our programs as you continue watching us. Thank you.